like Trooper Giroux. Listen, sometimes you pull over the wrong one. You did today, and that's the reason that I'm helping you today. All right, guys, we're at the Townsend PD because I guess the cop thought it was okay to just stick your hands in people's cars. So I didn't know if maybe a law had changed. So I'm just gonna find out real quick. Alright, if you're not immediately assisted by the window, please pick up the phone below and press the red button. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys, so they're not at the station. They said they'll send one back. It might just be a few minutes, so for your convenience, I'm gonna pause, and then we're going to find out when the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution changed. It was amended. Now, Townsend has had a few issues, but we're going to see what they have to say.
Good night. Sorry I didn't see you came on.
Just briefly, guys, real quick. When a police officer can go in your car is when you give them consent, when they have a search warrant, or when they're doing an inventory. For example, if you're arrested, right, and the car needs to be towed, it's not a Fourth Amendment rights violation for them to go through your vehicle, a little checklist, and check off everything that's there. So when you pick your car up, if anything is different or missing from that list, then you can redress your grievances. But those are the 3 times. Or an emergency, like if there's been a traumatic traffic accident, so technically 4, but those are the times a cop can go in your car. Now, just because the cop wanted to rest and relax and put his hands on the window, that's not my problem. That is 100% legal search and seizure. Why do you think he was so quick to move his hand from the vehicle, fruit of the poisonous tree at that exact moment? Any state trooper lost.
Listing your vacation rentals on Okkkkk.com opens the door to more guests, like this bunch. These lovebirds. Or this fine company. For the bookings you've dreamed of.
And he left with an acute and egregious case of butter. You know, when he called the other state trooper that was in traffic court and found out that he lost his ticket, you know he was writhing inside because he did it as retaliation. He ran the plates, he knew who we were, and thought that he had us for sure. But it doesn't take much for you as a citizen to be educated about what your rights are. Whether you're filming a police station, whether you're involved in a peaceful protest, or whether you're just driving down. These cops, for the most part, not all the time, and not all of them, but for the most part, are so uneducated. 6 months of training, like this fresh new haircut I got here. My barber went through twice as much training to give me that line than a police officer did to be able to suspend and terminate your constitutional rights under qualified immunity. Make sure, if you get the ticket, always contest it. Now, I don't agree that you should have to pay $25 to have your case heard, right? Like, you have the ability to have your case heard in a court of law. Now, what if you're homeless, you're transient, and you live in your vehicle, you have no money, you have no job, and because you have no money, you know you didn't break the law, you have to pay to get a fair shake in court, you have to pay to show that a state trooper like this one lied, you have to pay, and if you don't pay, then you wind up paying anyways. There should be equal measures and balances. But this guy lost. We're not paying any citations. We're getting our $25 back. And here's what I think we're going to do. When we get that $25 back, we're going to buy ourselves the Blue Line t-shirt. And I'm going to put this cop's face on it. And then I'm going to do a couple audits at maybe his barracks or somewhere, just to make a point. Like, this is what you did for us, right? You helped with your dirty, dirty tactics for other people to know their rights, and for me and Accountability Amplified to get a new t-shirt. So thanks for being dirty. We're here to educate you. Didn't cost us anything.